In medical coding, one of the confusing topic is, can I code from problem list or not? It is the common confusion topic for seasoned coders as well as the coders recently started medical coding. In today's session, we are going to learn, can I code ICD-10 CM diagnosis directly from problems list. Today we are going to learn, why can't you code directly from the problem list and best practices to code from problems list as well as summary. First, we will see, why can't you code directly from the problems list. First one is lack of specificity. As all of us know, medical coding is purely depends on specificity. If you see the problems list, you will not find the specificity related to the conditions. For example, if you see diabetes, where you will not find type and complication and manifestations of diabetes. So because of this lack of specificity, you can't code from the problems list. Next one, outdated information. Most of the time, these problem lists are not always updated during every visit and might include resolved conditions. So in normal purpose, these problem list will not be updated. So we are having the redundancy in the conditions. And also this problem list include resolved conditions, which we can't code based on ICD-10 CM guidelines. Coding guidelines. So medical coding requires adherence to guidelines like ICD-10 CM, CPT or HCPCS. These all the types of guidelines needs precise information which is not available from the problems list. Next, context. Most of the time, problem list does not contain clinical context related to the condition, where you can't find active, chronic or related to the current visit. Mostly you can see these problem lists in all coding specialties including inpatient, outpatient, SCC, CDI and cancer registries. If anyone looking for APCs, local chapter, webinar links for pre-CUs, medical coding jobs in India, USA, UAE, join in our WhatsApp group. Group link is in the description of this video. Always my intention is to help the medical coders as much as possible and also provide job opportunities all over the world and also to provide information related to free APCs local chapter CU webinars, which we need to use for our certification maintenance. Next, we will see best practices. In order to ensure accurate and compliant coding, we need to follow following guidelines. First, you need to verify the documentation. Always cross-check the problem with the clinical notes, discharge summaries, diagnostic reports or operative reports. What is the meaning here? Always, whenever you see a condition in the problem list, check that condition in the clinical notes, discharge summaries, diagnostic reports or operative reports. The main thing here is you can't directly code from problem list. Use coding guidelines. As all of us know, problem list is having the lowest priority than all other coding documentation. So here you need to follow the coding guidelines, rules, conventions, including specificity requirement. Clarify ambiguities. For example, if the problem list contains ambiguous or incomplete information, query the provider for accurate information. You can't code from available information. If you are having any doubt, you can contact the provider for clarification. Focus on encounter specific diagnosis. Code only those conditions that are relevant to the current encounter or visit or meet the criteria for reporting based on coding guidelines. Next, pick relevant diagnosis. A problem list may reflect conditions that are no longer pertinent or active. Stop pulling that list into the encounter. If you are having any doubts, you can mention in the comment section of video. So I will post the reply as soon as possible. So what is the summary here? Whenever you want to code from problem list, you need to check for specificity. You can't code from problem list which is having outdated information. And always don't code from follow problems list which not follows the coding guidelines. And also you need to code from based on the context. Always try to verify the documentation and correlate with other diagnostic or documentation. If you are having the ambiguity, query the provider. And always focus on encounter specific diagnosis and pick relevant diagnoses which are relevant to the current encounter. Thanks for visiting our channel. If anyone looking for same day surgery coding training, please send WhatsApp message to 707-526-3939. If you like this session, please click on like button. If you are having any doubt, please mention on comment section. If you are visiting for the first time, please click on subscribe button. And if you like this session, please share it with your colleagues.